Hello, everyone, and welcome to this exciting day. June 8th is upon us. It came upon us pretty quick. It feels like just yesterday that we made the announcement that we will be switching over to the new dashboard. And I'm sure for some of you that might have been the case as you've logged in and seen something completely new. Now, we did open this up to a select few people several weeks ago, got some feedback, then opened it up for more feedback to the general public that use our platform. And here we are today with the official launch. So as we go through this, we're excited to hear what you all think about it. You have the opportunity to share your thoughts and feelings. We do have a chat window available for that. However, if you have any questions, please direct those to the Q&A window in the Zoom dashboard. Address those as they come in. Now, I guess I should have started by introducing myself. My name is Tim Sessions. I'm the Director of Client Services. Here with me on the call, we have Ross Solanoa, who is one of the lead product designers. So you can imagine that this is his pride and joy as we jump into showing you the ins and outs of the new dashboard. Also on this call, we have Ketty Muno and Ryan Garcia. They're going to be in the back office answering any questions that come in that they feel like should be answered on the spot versus waiting till the end. We will have a Q&A section at the end, but feel free to ask questions throughout as well. Again, direct those to the Q&A section. So with that being said, I will turn the time over to Ross. Ross, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself as well as why all these changes and why now?
Oh yeah, how's it everyone? My name is Ross Solanoa. I'm excited for the launch of our new dashboard. I'm excited because it's going to help us to launch a lot of new features that's going to be coming later on down the road. But this is kind of like the foundational piece that we needed to get in place to get set in order for us to move forward. So here we are with our new dashboard. I'm sure when you guys logged in today, there was a lot of new and exciting things that you guys probably saw. Hopefully, they're more intuitive in where you would find things, how you would use modern technology now. But yeah, more than anything, this new facelift was for us to set our foundational pieces to prepare for a lot of exciting things to come.
Great. So just to kind of guide the conversation, I'll ask a few questions that I've seen being kind of the front-facing person on the customer side. People are jumping in, they're seeing this new layout. We're looking at the home screen right now, and I noticed there's kind of three main features here. I see some stats at the top, some recent campaigns, and then also the latest templates. So starting with the stats at the top, what are these stats and what can I do from here?
Yeah, so these stats are here. We felt like it was more important that we put more relevant stats on the homepage compared to what we had before. But we have our total users, which is a count of every user you've ever interacted with. We have our monthly active users, and these are users that we would consider users that engage frequently with our campaigns. Monthly new users, these are users that were gained within the past month. And then active campaigns is just a list of any current running campaigns at the moment. The cool part about these is if you click on these, they'll take you to a relevant page, whereas this should take you to the reports page. We'll click that. These monthly active users, this one will take you to your audience insight stats. And this will, all of your users that you've engaged with recently. Clicking back, our monthly new users, this will take you to our user base page where you're able to retrieve all of the information. From here, you'd send them however you want to manage your data, your users' data. And then active campaigns will take you to all of your campaigns that you have, your campaigns page. So
awesome. Thanks for answering that, Ross. We'll jump into campaigns, I believe, a little bit down the road here, but I noticed that if I wanted to update my profile, that we've moved that feature. If I need to change my name or update some things, where do I go to update my profile?
Yeah, we did move things around a little bit here. We moved it down here where we felt like it was more comfortable and you could yeah, access everything you needed. We have your profiles informations tab and then a quick link to log out as well.
So something that I rely on pretty heavily as the account manager is I oversee a bunch of different accounts, and I noticed that that is removed from the left rail. Another thing I noticed is that left menu doesn't pop out anymore, which I actually like because I remember it sometimes getting in the way of a few things. So it looks like we've really been able to maximize screen real estate, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But something that I'm familiar with in other software that I use is the account information in the upper right-hand corner. It looks like we've moved in that direction. So I mentioned account manager. I don't see it on the left, but since you've popped it up, I do see it
Yep.
when you clicked on radio contest. So that's cool.
Yeah. So yes, we decided to take it out of here just so we can keep the left sidebar static, so that it's not interrupting any of your workflow. But we also felt like it was relevant that you needed a quick access to it. And that's where we've included these features. So here, you'll be able to, open down your account manager dropdown. And here you'll find you're able to search for accounts here. You're able to click into your account's details page. And then you'll also find your favorited accounts down below it. So if you have more than what I have, they'll just be listed down here.
Awesome. I also noticed a new search bar off to the left. So in my playing with the dashboard, we've added several areas where you can search different items. So we saw, the account search. What about the search bar to the left? What does that give us?
Yeah, so I like to refer to this as my master search, or if I ever need to look for anything, I can click on this search here. And we've decided to separate them into account and campaign. So if for whatever reason, you can just come here rather than clicking into here for accounts, you can do everything from here. So yeah, it works as you would anticipate. If I search for anything using either campaign ID or a campaign title, then it'll pull up anything relevant or related to that user, that the search term that you've put in.
Great. So you mentioned adding favorite accounts. So if you're an admin that has several accounts and needs some quick access, how do you, it looks like we've switched up ways to favorite accounts. Can you show me how to do that?
Yep. So you can search it in here, or you can search for it in here. And we just kind of wanted to make it relevant for all of you guys. I know a lot of times we're in a rush to do things. I'll pull up one as an example. So I have examples.media that I like to add. You just search for it here. Results are found below. And then on clicking that star, it now becomes a favorited account. And it's here for quick access.
And then that home icon just lets you set your default when you log in, correct?
That is correct. Yep.
Awesome. That looks really clean. Good job, Russ.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you'd like to show us on this screen, or?
Yeah, there's another thing we did add I'd like to point out is our latest templates. So latest templates is really cool. I'm pretty sure you guys are well aware of it, but we wanted to bring it closer to mind by putting it on the homepage, because these do change monthly. Every month we're coming out with new templates that are free for everyone to use. And yeah, we'd like for you guys to see what's relevant. A lot of times these are created a month or two in advance so that you guys can get started and sell them or use them however you guys see fit. But yeah, we have our latest templates here, and then we also have our recent campaigns. Anything that's upcoming or running at the time, they're going to be here, a bit more relevant than we did before.
Great. Just wanted to give a shout out to one of our other designers, Carly, for those latest templates, and Ryan, who's on the call, who takes the lead on making sure that those get put in place. So got to give credit where credit's due. All right, so I see a create campaign button right here at the top. I also see a see all button. It looks like these will lead us into our next area that we want to cover. And that is our new campaigns page, which I think is really awesome. In fact, in some of our earlier feedback, that whole filter and sort button there at the top, a lot of people have raved about that so far. So yeah, I guess take us through some of the different filter and sort options that we're seeing here.
Sure. We have this filter and sort that we've decided to hide and reveal according to your need. The cool part about it, again, here we have our search option here.
And this one's specific to campaigns, right?
Yes, specific to campaigns. We have our sort by that will change the listing according to chronological order, depending on what you select. Then below here, we have our filter by status, completed, live, upcoming, and draft, everything that you need. You filter by type. You can click through these if there's anything that we need, or you can do all or any. And then, yeah, coming down here, we do have filter by distribution. And I want to pause here real quick. You guys are, I'm sure we're familiar, we're all familiar with the term syndication, but there were some that, for some reason, we wanted to generalize this term. So syndication is now distribution. And you're going to see down here, we have not distributed, distributed, and hosted. Not distributed would be anything that is unrelated to distribution settings. So these are campaigns that I've created for myself on this account. Anything that is distributed would be considered anything that came down from a parent account to me. That is a distributed campaign. And then a hosted campaign is anything that is created by me with the intended use for children or child accounts. Yeah.
I see. So that's the hosted is for accounts that have that parent-child hierarchy.
Yep.
And then you can quickly see which ones were created hosted. I like that a lot because I know in the old dashboard, we had that bold syndicated indicator, but with this, that really narrows it down quite a bit. So that's really cool. If you
then
could,
the last part.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was going to say, I think I missed this, but the campaign grid. So this campaign grid is also here to view as well on clicking view campaign grid. Sorry, Tim.
No, that's good. That actually addresses a current question that's in the Q&A. It's a good lead into that. The question is, where is the promo grid for the iHeart pages? We used to be able to toggle our grid items around. So this is a specific use case here. You can just click and drag just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yep.
I know we said we'd answer questions at the end, but that was relevant. So that was good. Led us into that. Real quick, if you could jump over to examples.media, I believe that gives us more depth in the types of promotions that we've set up since that is, or campaigns that we've set up since that is our examples page. What's the idea behind, you're going to hear me accidentally say promotions, but we've changed it to campaigns. That's kind of the new vernacular that we're using.
Yep, campaigns just replaces promotions. Hopefully there's some, if you can read between the lines there, we're going to have some new and exciting apps coming out, and campaigns just gives us some more generalized terms for how you use our campaigns, our apps, to engage with your audience.
So I see some pretty ugly named contests, the first top 3 there. How do I get rid of those?
Great question, because they do look ugly. We do have our more options. So along that line, you're probably wondering, how do I archive a campaign? How do I clone a campaign? We've decided to hide all of those features just for simplicity purposes under our more options dropdown. So you have the ability to clone. In this case, we want to archive this one. So we'll go ahead and we'll delete that one. And then the cool feature we've had here, we've added as well, is our go-to feature. And this just lets you to jump to specific pages with minimum clicks.
Awesome. So this is like that useful drawer that I think we all have in our kitchen where you know where you're going to be able to find pens, paper, everything you need to go. It's out of the way, but you know where it is. So it really pops up and is a useful little feature there. It keeps the kitchen clean, so to speak. I like that a lot. Again, simplicity in the design. If you haven't seen our blog post about this, you might see that on our socials. And that was really one of the focuses, especially with the designers here and then also our co-founders as well. So that's all the questions that I have. Of course, we definitely have plenty of time to answer any questions that might come in. We can answer them live. Of course, we do have the support chat that's always been in the lower right-hand corner. But as we wait for some questions to come in, you kind of teased some new and exciting features. I guess without revealing too much, something that you said on yesterday's webinar that I really liked was that we've done a lot kind of under the hood. Can you elaborate on that just a little bit more to give our viewers today something to look forward to?
Yeah, great question, Tim. So yes, we did do a redesign. Hopefully it was more intuitive. It's a bit more exciting and comfortable to use. But more importantly, we did do a lot of work under the hood. A lot of the development, let's say the engine that a lot of times you don't see while we're driving the car, but we're using, that is what got reworked a lot throughout this platform revamp. There's a lot of cool apps that needed more, engine force, that needed more usability features. And with this new platform, we're excited because it gives us that opportunity. One of the things that we understand now, a lot more users are engaging promotions and campaigns through phones, right? Well, one thing we wanted to do is, because that's where our audience is going, then it's only fair that we meet our audience there. So we're excited because we have some new mobile first campaigns that we're going to be building. That'll be exciting because, yeah, really bringing 2022, putting 2022 inside of audience. And that's going to mean a lot more cool features that we're probably used to with some of the newer technologies. And yeah, we're just really excited to bring that into our software.
Great. Thanks, Ross. You did say something that I don't remember if we covered at the top, but you said mobile. Can you show us how this new dashboard, this new platform is a little bit more mobile friendly?
Yeah, of course. So one of the cool things is,
looks like we have a few questions rolling in, so we'll answer those in just 1 second.
Yeah. So the cool thing is, yeah, we are working to get mobile friendly. A lot of times we're on the go and we just need a lot of the information. Hopefully we're not trying to create a campaign and work on the promotion builder on mobile, but we're working to give you guys a lot of these features where you'll be able to access a lot of the things, a lot of your campaigns easier through a phone. Now, obviously, some of these aren't friendly, but the idea is that now that we've built the engine, we can start pushing a lot of things into this direction. So yeah, we're excited for it. We're really excited to give you guys more features, more user-friendly features that hopefully will help you guys in the long run.
Great. Yeah, so let's get to a couple of these questions here. The first one is, can we go to the Idea Studio directly from our account to sign up for national contests, or are those still separate? For those of you who aren't familiar, we do have a page called ideas.audience.io. That is a separate page outside of our platform. But as you can see in what Ross is alluding to here, we do have a link to our help desk. So as we have Ross's ear, I'm going to bend it a little bit and say that we should probably add a button that directs them over to the Idea Studio as well. So that's something that we can look into.
I agree. Yep. So here we have the link to the help.audience.io. And I'm sure you're going to see the Idea Studio here as well. So hopefully within a day or so, you'll see it there.
Great. Yep. So next question, this has to do with functionality and user base. Can you export all user data now? Example, if I pull a name out of the user base, can I export all data that I have gathered on them, contests, quiz answers, etc., all on one spreadsheet? Now, I am familiar with this question. Currently, you can download all user data that is tied to that user regarding profile information, such as, first name, last name, email, address, information like that. One thing that I can say now that we have this dashboard redesign somewhat behind us, it's a little bit ways away down the river now, we can focus on boosting other areas of our platform, including an updated user base that would give you more information, including contests and quiz answers. Currently, those aren't available in user base on a mass level, but that's definitely a request that is sitting in the queue, and we will investigate that now that we have this big project done. So appreciate that question. Are there any other questions that we have that you'd like answered live? If not, of course, again, like I mentioned before, we have our support chat bubble down there in the right-hand corner. We also have support@audience.io and other ways to reach out as well. Now, for those who are helping us beta test, there was a feedback button at the top. That banner is since gone, but we do have the ability to accept feedback that Ross is showing right there. What's cool about that, and this is something that we've had available, is that once that feedback is shared there, other people can actually vote. Other users can actually vote on that feedback, and we can take a look. But I don't want to take away from the whole dashboard redesign, but that is a new feature that we have added and we're excited about as well. So we'd love to get your feedback in any form. Is there any final words that you'd like to add, Ross, before we wrap this up?
If anything, I'm really excited for what's to come. Now that we have this done and ready to go, I think everybody will be excited in the next couple of months as what's to come.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
thank you.
Exciting time.
Well, if it were up to me, I'd say take the rest of the day off, Ross, because you and the team have done awesome, but I know that there's still plenty more work to do. So thank you. It looks great. I know we're all excited about it, and we hope everyone on this call is excited about it too. So with that being said, that ends today's webinar. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day for attending. Don't hesitate to ask questions, reach out. We're here for you, and have a great rest of your day. Thanks.